Rolling.
Friggin' what up, dude? Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine. Going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson. Dankness from the ground.
Let's frickin' go, dude. Welcome back to another ep of History is Dank. I'm your host, Strider Wilson, dude. We got Aaron going beast mode on the sticks, dude. What up, Aaron?
What up?
Dude, I should have started the podcast like this. Played a little lowrider. All my friends do the lowrider. And then just went, okay, let's ride. Because today we're talking Gone in 60 Seconds. We're going to talk the cars. We're going to talk quotes. Memphis Reigns. And you're asking yourself, why are we even covering this? Because do you know? And this came to me last week, okay, so I have to admit that. And I'm a little bit late, but hey, better late than never. It's never too late to do the right thing. Martin Luther King Jr. said that. What up? And this is the right thing to do, dude. Is cover Gone in 60 Seconds, little history of the making of the movie, the dank-ass cars. We love that. I'm into motorsports now, okay? But this movie on June 5th was 24 years old.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe that? Movie came out in the year 2000.
I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, dude, I think I saw that in theaters too.
I was heavily going to the movies back then.
It was prime. I remember going to see Con Air in the movie theaters. It was great. Sneaking in. Forget what movie I lied and said I was going to go see. Maybe like Stuart Little or some shit. Went and saw Con Air. And then, yeah, dude, Nick Cage, bro, was hitting so right. I mean, some of the all-time best lines. Sex are boosting cars. Sex are boosting cars. Sex while boosting cars. And looks over at Angelina. Starts to talk about how the car needs to have good transmission, smooth intake valves, turbo infused exhaust, and good brakes. What a movie. We're going to get into more quotes. That's just a teaser for you, dude. Angelina Jolie also looking friggin' fly in that movie, dude. I think that's the best word to describe her. Look, I don't say that, but when I see her, I go, dude, she looks fly.
Yeah.
You know? Who was the first dude to say fly? Probably some guy who was wakeboarding. He's like, yeah, that's pretty fly. I know Offspring, of course.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, I like to just do a little bit of, and I haven't done this in a minute, and I always enjoy this, because we're going to be doing a little bit of, some pop culture history here, and for those that are listening, the Danktorians that really enjoy the thrusts of history that we do here, I want to give you a few quick pumps into history right now, and just do on this day. So I just did a great website, by the way, really fun. If you're at work and you don't want to work, and you've already listened to this episode, go ahead and cruise by that website. It's really fun. Just tells you what happened on that day in history. Great shit. June 5th, just through the years. I went all the way back to the year 70, and I'm pretty sure this is BC. Emperor Titus of Rome takes Jerusalem. Okay.
More like Emperor Tight Ass, am I right?
100%. Total tight ass, dude. Guy's like, no, dude. Come over here. Oh, you guys line up. Let everyone line up. Oh, Jerusalem's mine now. Oh.
We simplify these monsters.
Yeah, dude, this guy is... That's the best way you can do it, dude. With time, Emperor Titus was a stupid bitch. There you go. I said it.
Total dork.
Yeah, total dork, noob, fucking virgin probably. Dude, that's the best part is with time, heals all wounds, I guess. Although it'd be really funny if someone was like, I'm so offended you would talk about Emperor Titus like that. I don't even think he was part of the, who was it, like Marcus Aurelius, like the 5 emperors that were like the golden era of Rome.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked about it. I don't know. Trajan, I think, might have been the last one. In any case.
More like T-Rajan.
Totally. T-Rajan, dude. That guy raged. Dude, T-Rajan, dude. That guy was popping zins before it was a thing. Just cruising, dude. Really needed, smoking darts, dude. I don't even know. You imagine if they had cigs back in the Roman times, how sick those legionnaires would look?
Maybe they did.
True. Probably had pipes.
Wouldn't preserve.
No. Got to roll that shit up. Some fucking papyrus and some parchment, dude. They're probably just hitting pipes. Passing it around. Look, we're jumping all the way up to 1805 AD. Look, through the Middle Ages and stuff, popes are doing shit, making decrees. Princes of Orange are conquering and then getting conquered. In Asia, there's a lot of shit going down. Dude. Dynasties, dude, and all that, dude. Of course, dude, over the course of 1,500 years, dude. Duh, dude. But, on June 5th, but we're only looking at June 5th, not that much went down. But you got the first recorded tornado in Tornado Alley in southern Illinois, which is where I'm going to be this weekend. So look out. And that also gets me fired up for Twisters, dude. Every dude who drives a truck is excited for the movie Twisters. Every dude. It's basically a Dodge Ram commercial.
Yeah.
Is Twisters.
Yeah. As was the original.
Yeah. Yeah. What did they call it? Eleanor's? What was the name of the machine? Dorothy.
Dorothy, yeah.
Makes way more sense.
Eleanor's gone in 60 seconds.
That's why it's on my mind.
Yeah.
Baby, because we're going to get there. Dude, in 1876, get this. Bananas become popular in the U.S. Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia. Some, genius has brought over bananas. After that, cramps went way down in the U.S. Think about that. Dude, and bananas used to be bigger. Till they got outcropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Maurice-sized bananas. Fat hog bananas, dude. 1933, U.S. drops the gold standard when Congress enacts a joint resolution nullifying creditors' right to demand payment in gold. I love gold. Give me your gold. 1937, Henry Ford initiates a 32-hour work week. Pretty sick. What moron put it up to 40?
Probably Henry Ford again.
Probably, that's true. He's like, look, we need to make more F-150s. What are we doing here? Let's go. Let's figure it out.
We're never going to get from Model T to Model A if we're only doing 4 days work.
Let's go. I actually went to that Ford factory, like Rug or whatever it's called, Rouge factory, right there on that river. It's pretty sick. It's where they build F-150s. Pretty sick. It's where they build trucks to go into the movie Twisters. The rival Twister crew. 1991, lesbian priest Elizabeth Carl ordained in Episcopal Church in Washington, D.C. I love that this was on the website. Really why I chose this one from 1991 was I just think lesbian priest is a good band name.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if you go, hey, lesbian priest is opening up for Judas Priest, probably makes the most sense. But, dude, lesbian priest is opening up for No Vacancy tonight. Let's go. I'm going to that concert. Pop quiz. What movie is the band name No Vacancy from?
No Vacancy. I don't know.
School of Rock.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh, bro. You'd love that movie.
Probably.
It's a great movie. You got to check it out. Jack Black's the man. Dude, 2013, June 5th, the first article based on NSA leaked documents by Edward Snowden are published in The Guardian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Fucking WikiLeaks, dude. WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks.
I'm surprised you didn't say 1944. It was supposed to be D-Day, but
that is
the
true.
weather was bad.
That is true. The weather was bad, but June 6th is the day. 80th anniversary, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
Yeah.
So gnarly. Got to rewatch Band of Brothers now. I got to, dude. Day of Days, dude. That's episode 2. Band of Brothers. Dick Winter taking out those guns. Oh, unbelievably sick, dude. And of course, the biggest and most important thing to ever happen on June 5th was the release of Gone in 60 Seconds, which did not get critic acclaim. The critics smeared it. But guess what? The people spoke, and it made a shit ton of money.
Yep.
This movie made money.
Did you know it's a remake?
Okay. I did not know this until I started my research. 1974 film, Gone in 60 Seconds.
I rented that when Netflix was still sending DVDs.
Really? The original?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's not good.
No, it's bad.
It's real bad.
But you know what? That movie made money as well.
I'll bet.
Super cheap. This guy, H.B. Halicki is his name. H.B. Halicki, which sounds like some sort of sexual move.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're bragging to your buddies like the day after a party. Yeah, dude, she gave me an H.B. Halicki, dude.
It's something that happens to you from behind.
Definitely from behind, dude. Definitely something that happens to you where you hold your breath a little bit and you exhale and you go, oh, if you just ease up, it's okay. But you're so tense.
Yeah.
Definitely, Aaron. Good call on that. Something that might make you be gone in 60 seconds, dude. Fucking get yourself an H.B. Halicki. Dude, so there was no official script for this movie. It was just this guy who owned a junkyard, had a ton of cars, and he was just like, I want to make a movie. And he did. And the thing is, there's a 40-minute chase scene. Is it any good?
No, it's no good.
Okay, people say they're like, oh, I don't know if that movie was in the Bay Area or not, because everyone references the Eleanor is the car, which is, by the way, the Ford, I'll tell you exactly.
Mustang GT500.
Yep, Ford Mustang GT500, 1967, Shelby GT500. There aren't many of them. 2 of them are owned. One, Jerry Bruckheimer owns one, and then so does Nicolas Cage. They own Eleanors. And they're only used in a couple shots. All the other ones were like regular Fords that were modified to look like an Eleanor.
Yeah.
But anyway, in the original film, Gone in 60 Seconds, they're trying to pay homage to the movie Bullet, which has a famous chase scene with a Shelby GT500.
Yeah.
It's a green one, and it's awesome, with my boy Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
And that's pretty sick. Great chase scene. Another great chase scene in film, of course, Ronin. I've talked about this. That's a great chase scene. I think The World Is Not Enough, they had a pretty good chase scene in it, although the car's kind of lame.
French Connection.
Yep, French Connection,
They're
huge.
Really driving that fast with cameras in the car.
They were?
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Dude, this guy, H.B. Halicki, he would do it was practical stunts. Like he was all they barely had. He just had buddies kind of improvise plot points, and came up with this loose arc for the idea of the film. He was doing his stunt practically, as you can imagine, and he like had irreversible spine damage, and then he died on. He was trying to make a sequel, and he died making the sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Very gnarly.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. It's not good.
No. No, but you know what? Gone in 60 Seconds.
I'm sorry, I just said your film sucks.
You know what, though? Hey, he inspired.
He did.
So it was successful, and it made money.
Thought to take that property off the scrap heap?
Yeah, exactly.
25 years later.
And it's a great. There's homage to it in the new one, like Memphis Reigns. That's Nick Carter's character name. Great name.
Yep.
Memphis Reigns. He comes out of the same garage and stalls, catching the attention of the police in like a shot-for-shot remake of the original film. And then also that like insane jump that would never happen, like off the bed of the car or whatever. That's the one that caused spinal injury. Let's see. So let's talk about some of the cars here. Great articles here, by the way. Check the sources on this if you want to get a little bit more, but agree or disagree. I mean, my favorite car, the Eleanor, is unbelievably sick,
Yeah.
But according to this article, they say like the most precious and like best cars that he has to steal in descending order is number 1, the 1967 Ford Mustang. They're like, and car connoisseurs are all like, that's correct. Then they say, funny enough, the Tanya, which, do you know which one that is, Aaron? Do you know? That's the 1997 Porsche 911 Turbo. The Vanessa, which is the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. You know I love Daytona. I'm wearing a Daytona hat right now. That was like the first car, I think, to do over 200 miles per hour on the Daytona Speedway. And it looks amazing, the big fender on it. And those were like the stock cars, like NASCAR stock cars, was the Charger Daytona.
Ultimately became the General Lee.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. The Shannon, which is a 1971 Plymouth Hemi Barracuda.
Yeah.
Kind of a sporty looking cool car.
Hemi Barracuda, yeah.
And then a Pamela. We can all
They
picture
drove
this.
They drove a Hemi Cuda on Nash Bridges.
Oh, really?
Don Johnson.
Let's go. Dude, Don Johnson, beast.
Yeah.
Don Johnson, great style, dude.
Totally.
The blazer, rolled up sleeves, chest hair flaring. Every dude in Florida is trying to be Don Johnson, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's probably the coolest dude over 50.
Maybe.
Pamela, it's the 1953 Chevy Corvette.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with that.
First year they made him.
Huge. You know, there's some great scenes when they steal the 1999 Cadillac Escalade. Pretty fun. That's when they get caught in like suburban hell. Remember, they're like robbing the fridge.
Yeah.
I'm in suburban hell.
Yeah. When I look back at the movie, I am like, why did they just need an Escalade?
I know.
They could just, so you could just go to any car lot. and
It's
get an
funny.
Escalade.
There's some now where they're like, if they would have waited to make that movie, or if they do a remake, like some of the Mercedes Benzes that they steal, like it'd be cheaper just to buy them. It's like it'd be less effort. It'd be like, hey, just take the money you have on hand and like get it for $4K. A couple of these ones.
Yeah.
Let's see some of my favorites. Love. Yeah, they steal a Toyota Land Cruiser in this one. The Cathy. Pretty hilarious. I love that they have all names for them. Very good. The one where it's Sexter Boots in cars, I believe, is the Angelina, aka Angelina Jolie, Ferrari. 55 Maranello. One of my favorite scenes, let's get into some of these quotes, is one of my favorite scenes is when Memphis Reigns, he's a bit of a hothead in this movie, you know, he is. Look, he wants to be out of the game, but his brother's a dumbass and gets him roped back in. And then the bad guy, it's also Dorian. No, it's a different guy. Bad guy, is it the guy Dorian from The Mask? That's the bad guy?
No.
Kind of looks like him, but...
No, this is Christopher Eccleston. He was Doctor Who for a little bit. He's the bad soldier in at the end of 28 Days Later.
Great movie.
Yeah, he's in the new True Detective.
Oh, which guy is he? Is he
He's the one that Jodie Foster hooks up with?
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I
Yeah,
like that guy.
he's good.
I like that guy. I mean, speaking of actors and this cast, by the way, for Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you got Robert Duvall.
Yep.
Playing a small part.
Mm-hmm.
You got fucking, let me go to my little notes here. I mean, you probably can list them.
Your boy, Will Patton.
You got Will Patton.
Love
Yes,
Will Patton.
love him.
From coming hot off the heels of Armageddon.
Huge. And
You got
then
Giovanni Ribisi
Giovanni
as-
Ribisi, one of the most annoying actors.
as Nicolas Cage's little brother, which they don't look alike at all.
Nope, but he's a schmoll.
Is Scott Conn in this thing?
Scott Conn is in it. He's the one in Suburban Hell. Yep.
Yeah.
Scott Conn.
He's in this and Ocean's 11, which is crazy.
Guy loves heist. If you're pulling off a heist, you got to have Scott Conn
Yeah.
in the crew.
Yeah.
The cops, you got Timothy Oliphant, and then that famous, who's the other main detective?
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo. Love Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo, yeah.
He's amazing in
Yeah,
it.
Oliphant's the young
Yeah.
rookie kind
He's
of.
a young buck in this.
Yeah.
He's great, man, Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
He's also in Scream 2.
2, yeah.
Love him. Yeah, so stars,
Go.
of course,
Go.
Angelina Jolie.
He's in Go.
Great movie.
Yeah. He's like the bad guy that you actually kind of like.
Mr. Million Miles of Fun. Great song from that movie. Go soundtrack, great soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
This movie doesn't really have a great soundtrack. They just have like an industrial score to it where it's always like, whew, whew, choo.
Yeah, and that weird like slave song during the opening credits.
Yeah. You know what? I was looking at some of the quotes on here. Movie does not age well. There's a few things in here where you're like, yikes. But we're not highlighting those.
Who else is in this thing? Shy McBride in this thing? Is that him?
Vinny, what's his name's in it?
Vinny Jones?
Vinny Jones.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's great.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm trying to think who else. Yeah.
While you think of more, one of my favorite scenes is when he's going to the car salesman doing research, dude, when they're doing research. He's talking to the car salesman, and the salesman introduces himself. He's like, "Hey, my name's Roger, sir. May I be of some help?" And Nicolas Cage is, "That's funny. My name's Roger. Two Rogers don't make a right." And Roger, "I have a problem." He's like, "Yeah. I've been in LA for 3 months now. I have money, I have taste, but I'm not on anybody's A-list. And Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week for me." Well, a Ferrari would certainly change that. "Perhaps. But, you know, this is the one. Yes. I saw 3 of these parked outside the local Starbucks this morning, which tells me only one thing. There's too many self-indulgent wieners in this city with too much bloody money. Now, if I was driving a 1967 275 GTB 4-cam, you wouldn't be a self-indulgent weenie, sir. You'd be a connoisseur." "Precisely. Champagne would fall from the heavens, doors would open, velvet ropes would part." Dude, so good. So good.
I was right about Shy McBride and also Donnie Darko himself. Not actually Donnie Darko. Frank the Rabbit. James Duvall. No relation to Robert.
Wait, Frank the Rabbit is played by that guy?
Yeah. He takes the mask off at one point.
Good call. Dude, I remember seeing Donnie Darko at a sleepover being like, "Dude, that was deep, dude. Whoa."
Frances Fisher, she's in that. Yeah. She's Clint Eastwood's ex.
Who plays the mom? Do we ever meet the mom in it?
Her name's Grace Zabriskie. We do. She's not very memorable to me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, I don't know.
Sorry if you're listening.
Yeah, sorry, Grace. Grace is a huge Dankatorian, actually, Aaron, and you're going to need to revoke
my bad
everything you just said.
Bodie Elfman is in this movie.
What's he from again?
Well, he's Jenna's brother, husband. Bodie Elfman. What is he?
I remember there's one where the dog eats the keys.
Yes.
And it has to shit it out. And the guy sees like, "That's nasty. What kind of sicko gets their jollies off from playing with dog shit, man?" So good. "I just stole 50 cars in one night. I'm a little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation."
Oh, doesn't he say friggin' slack? Or is that no? That's in The Rock, I think.
"Cut me some freaking slack."
Yeah, that's The Rock. Yeah.
Dude, just celebrated. Did I mention this? Oh yeah, last week I did the couples.
Michael Peña's in this thing.
Which character is Michael Peña?
Ignacio. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's the one who says the shit line that I just said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're stealing his car.
I like Michael Peña.
John Carroll Lynch. There's a lot of people in this movie. Oh.
So I'm saying this fucking movie's stacked, bro. This movie's stacked. It's freaking dank. Oh, 2 other things that I forgot to mention. June 5th, tying a little more history. First case of AIDS is reported June 5th, 1981.
Oh wow.
It was obviously out there, but this is reported. Also, 1968, RFK was assassinated.
Here in L.A.
Yep.
The Ambassador Hotel.
Who was it? Sirhan?
Sirhan. Yep.
Elvis Presley performs Hound Dog live on TV, gyrating his hips.
Wow.
Gyrating, driving the women, making them swoon.
Yep.
Making them swoon. Sex are boosting cars.
My mom saw him 3 times.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I would love to see Elvis.
Named me after him.
Aaron, you're named after Elvis?
Mm-hmm. His middle name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't meet many dudes named Elvis anymore.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Also, funny enough, we're talking Elvis. This guy's name is Memphis, and isn't that Graceland where Elvis lived?
Yep.
See what we did there?
Yeah, and obviously Cage, a huge Elvis fan.
Oh, he is.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he married his daughter.
That's who he's married. But he's not still married to her.
No, they were married for
Yeah.
about 15 months.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
the ultimate collector.
Cage is, dude. Homes, wives,
Went out and got her.
wine, suits. Dude, Cage is
Comic books.
hilarious. Does he have a lot of comic books?
He has a Superman #1.
How much is that worth? $1 million?
$3 million, something like that, 3.5.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's iconic. A lot of these cars, I don't think any of these cars are. There's a couple $1 million cars. I think it's Shelby GT500, the Eleanor. I don't know how much money that's worth. There's a Mercedes Gullwing that they steal. I think that's like $1 million car in this.
Oh wow.
Let me look it up. Let's see. Not 2020. I'm so bad at internet, dude. Man, it's like $250,000. $300,000.
It's still a lot.
It's a lot. Oh yeah, it's
That's
a lot.
We see those cars, these cars on the road in LA. It's insane.
Dude, I know, bro. At valet, I've never valeted an Eleanor, although there is a Shelby in our garage right now that's pretty awesome. It's a convertible one that has a nice roomy rear seat. It's sick. But a beefy Mustang is beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, some of these $1 million cars that come in, like a Mercedes Speed Legend, this like Ferrari Monza that has like no even windshield or roof. It's amazing. It's an unbelievable looking car. It looks like a concept car, something out of like Italian futurism from the 20s.
I passed a car wash yesterday and I saw a Lambo waiting to be serviced. So
Just a regular car wash?
Yep.
Oh, crazy. Some of these guys pick them up used. Like I was talking to this dude who came in a Bentley. It was like a 2013 nice Bentley coupe. And he's like, yeah, dude, I got this thing for like $65K used, like 30,000 miles on it.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, not a bad move. You know? And I go, dude, you know what? Let me go ahead and wear it in for you. Give you a nice healthy scratch. Make sure you know it's yours. Friggin' bitch, dude. So, I mean, that's pretty sick, dude. I like to just cover that movie. You know, they steal a Hummer H1. Great scene with Vinnie Jones. And there's a snake. And they're going through the circle parking structure. That's an iconic moment from the film. And there's that hacker dude with that wears the glasses. He's hilarious. I never saw that guy pop up in anything else. I feel like he should have. If I was going to get typecasted in a movie, I'd want to be typecast as like the hacker guy. I feel like Justin Long had the best career of any guy like that. And then also the dude, speaking of my fucking boy Cage, who's the guy that's in National Treasures? That guy, he kind of had like a Justin Long type career.
I don't know.
Justin Long blew up because of Accepted, though. He's good in that. He's charming in that. He's
Yeah.
like Mr. Cool. But then the guy in National Treasure, like also very big, huge dork, but does a good job.
Well, it's nice because you get to sit all day on set.
Dude, I would love to be the dude in the van in a heist crew. Sign me up for that all
You
day.
don't have to go to location. Your days are short.
But also, I'm so bad at internet. It would be really. I'd get the Oscar, dude. I would need the Oscar if I played that role.
Hey, man, 24 convinced you that Marilyn Rice Cup could type,
You know what? You're right.
and she can't apparently.
Wow.
Probably better now, but
She was so good, and Chloe, dude, so good at
Yeah.
taking phone calls.
yeah.
I remember when I saw she was a comedian, I was like, whoa. She's got a great look.
Hmm.
She's a good actor. Good ass movie, dude. A good ass show, 24, dude. Just whisper acting.
Mhm.
But I mean, dude, Cage, you know, it's just iconic, dude. Gone in 60 Seconds. Anything with a heist. I mean, look, I will always celebrate a good heist. I got to tell you. And a heist for a good reason. And I guess, you know, Father's Day is coming up. This is more of a big brother type movie.
Mhm.
He's kind of like a father figure to his little brother. So
Sure.
sometimes guys got to step up like that. So
There's no dad around.
yeah, exactly. They had the mom, and she's a bad actress, like Aaron said. Aaron, you said that. So, you know,
I didn't say she was a bad actress.
No, you said bad. I didn't.
did
I'm
not
kidding.
remember
I'm
her.
kidding. Yeah, you said she was unmemorable.
In that cast, come on.
That's true. You're going up against Duvall. You're going up against Cage, who, I'll say it, greatest actor of our time. No one's ever been better. No one's ever been better. I love him. I'm a fan. Check out this movie if you haven't seen it. It's great. Pop it in. Watch it with your dad. You'll bond over the cars. You can put it on in the background. You know, you're going to have a nice time. It's a little Angelina Jolie. She's good in it. You're going to be enjoying yourself. I forget, like, when he recruits her, what her character is doing again. She's like a bartender or something, maybe? Maybe she's working in an auto shop still. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds more likely.
But I love the trope.
I think she pulls off a welding helmet, or something.
Yeah, I think she's welding something.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, if you want to get dark and morbid, the bridge at the end is where Tony Scott jumped off and killed himself.
Oh, it is?
In Long Beach, yeah.
Fuck. Tony Scott, great director.
Yeah.
Did Top Gun.
Yep.
Crushed it in the 80s. Did he also do Thunder Road? Or not Thunder Road.
Days of Thunder?
Days of Thunder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire, great movie.
The remake, not the original.
That's the one with Denzel?
Yeah.
Yep, sick.
Yeah, Scott Glenn's the original.
Sick. Very sick.
She's pretty good. It's not like it's bad.
I love some Denzel, dude. All right, in any case, let's see if we got any emails to read before we get the hell out of here, dude. I just want to squeeze this ep in, bring the stoke, get it pumping, get it thriving, feel it, dude.
It's great. It's got great sound. A lot of roaring engines. Like, what more do you want in a movie?
Exactly. And you know what inspired me to do?
Exciting. It's got a little bit of a countdown to it.
Yeah. There's a deadline. Everyone loves that.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to rent a convertible. You know what I mean? If you're trying to mix it up, I almost did that when I went up to Santa Barbara with my dank-ass wife for our dank-ass anniversary. But the weather was crummy, so I didn't do it. But I was like, how great. I was going to get a Mustang, just like just a Mustang 5.0,
Mm-hmm.
a modern one, whatever, that the Enterprise would have from a few years ago. And but the weather was crummy. But I was like, dude, I was going to be like, hey, I'm going to pull the car up. I'll meet you downstairs in a second. I'll bring your bag, which sometimes I'll do. And she's like, okay, fine. And then be in a convertible, bro, just waiting. That's a sick move, dude.
Yeah.
Next time you're going on a date night with your wife, dude, do the convertible, dude. Okay? Get yourself the drop top. If you want to watch a top drop, get yourself a drop top. Boom.
And then as soon as you pull up, you got to be playing Billy Ocean. Get out of my dreams.
Definitely you're playing Billy Ocean. Or Billy Ocean's Loverboy. Let's go. Anything Billy Ocean, you're good.
Caribbean Lionel Richie.
Oh, dude. So good. All right. Freaking stay stoked. Aaron, you're a beast. And when you go into your week, remember, all my friends do the low rider. Boom, 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 boom. Let's ride. Late.